Got a little T56 on the bench. Little side job action here. This is for a guy that follows me on TikTok. Brought his transmission by, so he's had some issues with it popping out of gear and stuff like that. So love doing these. They're pretty easy, really not much to them. And so I'm gonna get this thing torn apart and see what's going on with it. So I just got the tail housing popped off on Tim's T56 here, and somebody has been in here before, and I know that because if you look at the snap ring here, it's actually backwards. So someone put that on backwards. See, the point of the snap ring should face rearward. So when you come in here with your special transmission snap ring pliers, see the way this snap ring is right here, that's these pliers are going to want to walk out. So the way it should be installed is like that, kind of. Terrible lighting here. But like that, where the close end of the snap ring is towards the rear. So somebody's been inside this thing before, but at a quick glance, I don't see any crazy metal on the magnets. Nothing looks blown apart, so this is a good sign. I think we got a good rebuildable unit, and I don't think there's anything serious going on here. Maybe some, some blocker rings. We'll do some fork pads and stuff like that, and get this thing back ready to rip. So we got another one right here. So this is our snap ring that holds the reverse gear in. So yeah, somebody's definitely been inside this thing before, but it looks pretty clean, honestly. So that's a good sign. But anyway, so common problem with the T56 is this reverse snap ring right here. If you ever have a T56 that goes in reverse but gets stuck in reverse, it's more than likely the snap ring has popped off. So it's kind of crazy how they do these, but yeah, so you'll go to put it in reverse, and then it won't be able to, this shift rod won't be able to pull the fork back forward, and then that's when you get that stuck in reverse condition. So yeah, we're gonna pull the reverse gear off, and then we can see if the 5/6 driven gear is loose on the main shaft, and if that's loose, it's gonna mean we're gonna need a new main shaft, but we'll see what's going on. Okay, so we just got the reverse gear off and the reverse gear synchro and fork. So you can look at these. The cool thing about the reverse gear is you see if the sliding clutch is worn out here, you could just flip it around. These little teeth are kind of what help to engage the synchronizer and everything like that. So reverse gets a lot of abuse for some reason. It's kind of crazy, but they do wear out. But yeah, all you gotta do is flip that sliding clutch around and you're good. But the true test, what I really wanted to see here is the 5/6 driven gear on the main shaft. So I'm going to try and pull on this, and as you can see, it slides off by hand. So unfortunately, he's going to need a new main shaft. So what happens here is these main shafts start to wear out. This is actually a press fit. So these main shafts will start wearing out, and the splines will get worn, and the gear will actually start rocking back and forth on the main shaft, right? And when that happens, I mean, it'll drive okay, but you'll get a vibration in 5th and 6th gear, and it's because of that spline wear. It's just, it's such a, it's such a tight fit, but it's just like tiny little chatters in the gear, like the gear driving on the splines will actually make that vibration. So this one's gonna need a new main shaft for sure. Okay, and this is pretty much it for the back of the box. So what we have to do now is stand this thing straight up, take all the bolts off the front cover, and then I got to take this plate off, drive the detent plate out, and then what you do, there's 2 more bolts here for the shift rail guide bolts, and you stand the transmission straight up and then just pull the case off it, and then 1 through 4 are in the front of the box, and 5, 6 in reverse are in the back. So here's this is 6th gear right here. You can see these T56s have an insanely deep 6th gear, so it's just a big gear here driving a small little gear. I did notice a little bit of wear in the face of these gears, but honestly it might just make a little noise, but I think it's going to be okay for what this guy's doing. So yeah, that's it for tonight. I just wanted to get the back box split apart so I can kind of give them an idea of what's going on. When we get more time, we're going to split the front box apart and take a look inside there.